Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of The House That Jack Built. I've never heard of this film before until like now. I was looking for a film, literally, I was like 10 minutes looking for a film to watch. It is Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. I wanted to watch a film. So I saw The House That Jack Built on Amazon Prime for only 99p to rent. So I thought, why not? I wanted to really watch a comedy. I mean, it kind of is, but anyway, we'll get into it. So the whole premise of this, it's kind of like an interview with a serial killer. So it the film is heavily takes inspiration from American Psycho, because both the murder in this one and in the American Psycho, they both kind of had that kind of narcissistic kind of views and stuff, and it has a kind of, I think you call it dark comedy, like it's slightly like giggly bits, but it's kind of, I can't remember what kind of films you call it. I think there's a genre for it, I think it begins with C. It's a kind of like that kind of dark comedy sort of thing. It does go a little bit kind of, it goes from like, as I said, like a dark comedy horror, and then near the end it turns into some kind of philosophical thing. I think that's what you call it, like a philosophical thing. It kind of goes a little bit more deeper into kind of who he was actually talking to. Also, Matt Dillon did a really good job. I've not really seen him in any. The only other film I've seen him in, from what I can remember, is Herbie Fully Loaded. I've not seen him in any other film with him in it. Well, that to mind what I remember anyway. But he actually does a really good job in this film. But yeah, as I said, I don't want to give it too much away, because this is definitely like a hidden gem. It's definitely something that I think more people should be kind of talking about it. I know apparently when it came out it was a little bit controversial towards his views on the main character's views towards women, but it's a freaking horror about a serial killer who prominently kills women. I mean, what do you want? Like, it's a film, it's a horror, like stuff like that kind of annoys me, because it's like, it's a film, calm down guys, he's playing a psychopath, calm down people, calm down. But yeah, it was a surprising film. As I said, it's kind of, I would definitely say it's heavily got its inspiration from American Psycho, but it's actually it's a good film. It has its weird moments and like WTF moments, um and again, it has that kind of, not like laugh out comedy funny, but kind of like a sniggering. It depends on how fucked up your brain is, I think. When it comes to dark comedy, it kind of depends how screwed your head is. Like, you're either going to find it a little bit funny, or you're not going to find it funny at all. I found there's some moments I found that were kind of funny. And he's playing this kind of psychopath, and he's kind of telling us how how he is as a person, and how he kind of considers his murders to not be murders, but to be like a form of art. um it's a very, like, it's a way of kind of very interesting take on maybe what a serial killer kind of probably feels about, how, not feels about, but how he kind of, what kind of goes on in this guy's head, or again, or in, some other real life serial killer's head. But yeah, as I said, overall I really enjoyed it. It was a pleasant surprise. If I was to rate it, out of 5, I'd rate it 4 out of 5. As I said, it was quite enjoyable. Not as what I actually expected it to be, but I did enjoy it. As I said though, throughout, I couldn't, like, like you can't help but compare it to American Psycho, as I said, but I would say this one is, it does a more of a detailed job at having the perspective pointed at the main, you know, killer and stuff. The way it goes in more into what's going in that guy's head, it's done a lot better in this film than it is in American Psycho, but it's kind of two different films anyway, but it kind of has the same sort of the killers have the same kind of um what do you call it again, characteristics, but I think, I mean, to be fair, serial killers are kind of similar anyway to each other. But yeah, that is it for this review, so bye guys.